folks, good morning. It is Sunday, November 19th, 2023. You're watching AMS Live. My name is Boy and we are at the Polderbaan with crosswindy conditions today. I see that I forgot to enable image stabilizer. Let's do that right away because the conditions are such that that is a requirement. Air Europa Dreamliner arriving from Madrid, the first airplane of the day. Now we have two runways in use today. Runway 27 is also being used, the McDonald's runway, so to speak. Kaagbaan is being used for departures at the moment, the only runway in use for departures. Took a bit of a gamble, not sure if the wind is going to pick up and if the crosswind component will become too great for this runway to be used. At the moment it is still manageable. Here you can see the runway is open. We are standing right here. Polderbaan, runway 27 next to the McDonald's also open. Runway 24 being used for departures. At the moment this is the METAR. We have wind blowing from the southwest. 20 or so knots. The crosswind component for this runway is 16 knots and there's a 10 knot headwind, so that is still within the operating limits. Few clouds at 2,000 feet, scattered clouds at 4,800 feet. It is not cold, it is 13 degrees Celsius. We are going to see some rain later this afternoon, around noon I think. Well, maybe beginning of the afternoon some rain will arrive from England. Right now it is still dry. In terms of the heavies, we have the Emirates underway, expected to arrive around 20 past 12, and we also are going to see a Cargolux 747 arriving from Miami, expected around 11. More 747s are underway. This one, Silkway West, arriving from Baku, 118 ETA. These are all expected to arrive later in the afternoon, and these are even going to arrive in the evening. So that is the current status quo for the time being. Good morning to everybody. Austrian Wolf, Hakan, Andrew, Marcel, Anna, Valentijn, Ricardo, John. Good morning to you all. Peter, goedemorgen. Lois, good morning. Marja, goedemorgen. Golden Rose, good morning. Rolled away the stone, good morning. Edward, goedemorgen. Hey there Tina, happy Sunday, good morning to you too. Emra Makers, good morning. Marijn, goedemorgen. DJ Ryan, good morning. John asks about the spiders. I haven't seen any so far, but who knows, they might return. We'll see. Paul, good morning. And celebrating 6 months of AMS Live membership. Thank you so much for your continued support, Paul. Congratulations. And I hope that you are going to stay a valued member for many more months to come. Thank you so much for your continued support and congratulations, Paul. William, goedemorgen. Vinnie, good morning, goedemorgen. 68 Twig, good morning. Hey there, Nico, goedemorgen. Jarno, goedemorgen. Björn, morgen. Thomas, good morning. Reinhard, goedemorgen. Michel, goedemorgen. Mario, goedemorgen. En natuurlijk Mr. V1, good morning. Are you coming this way, Bart, or are you going to go to the other runway? Have you made up your mind? We were both in contact with each other already this morning. Seriously, difficult decision today, which runway to go to. Now hopefully it's going to stay dry. Looking west of me, it does look a bit threatening. The radar said no rain for the upcoming hours, but I'm not too sure about that.
Erin, goedemorgen. Maxime, goedemorgen. Dirk, morgen. Yin, good morning. Frank, goedenavond. Sam, goedemorgen. Captain Eddie Bos. Good evening, mate. Morgan, Robert. Dubja, good morning. Well, let's hope it's going to stay dry. This is what is now coming from the west. Not too sure if it is going to stay dry. I'm also seeing a lot of airplanes now continuing to runway 27. All the airplanes arriving from the United States, so maybe this is not the right runway anymore. Is it still open? Wouldn't that be something? Oh yes, Polderbaan is closed now in favor of runway 27. Oh, typical. Well, the question is, how long will that be the case? Might be that we just saw the last airplane. Oh, isn't that typical? Right, well, all airplanes are now going to runway 27, so caught at the wrong runway. Indeed, short and sweet. Well, let's see. Is this going to be an extensive closure or not? Has the meter changed in the meantime? All the heavies are going to runway 27. Well, 19 knot winds from 240 is what we've been having for a while now. The runway lights are still on over here. Maybe there's just an inspection going on. Or are they going to use the runway in a few moments for departures, which would be... Nah, that doesn't make sense. Not with the prevailing wind. Right, well folks, if you just tuned in, no sooner had I begun streaming and it seems now that this runway is closed. I am still sticking around for a bit longer because the runway lights are still on. Plus you also see that K2 is on the runway. Looks like it is doing a runway inspection. That is not something you typically see when they are going to close the runway for a longer period of time, so I'm still hoping, maybe against knowing better, but I am still hoping the runway will reopen again. Well, Erwin, I'm not going to go to the other runway if this is the runway that is going to be closed. Bart is already going to the other runway, so if I will also be going there, we will be streaming simultaneously. That is not optimal. At the moment, everything is still going to runway 27, but you can see that the lights are still on. If you look closely, you can see that the lights are still on, so they are really going to close it for a prolonged period of time. I'm not too sure about that yet. Is that the fire engines in the distance? It sure looks like it. Yeah, that's the fire engines doing their patrol round. Taking a different route today, it seems like. So they will be coming from the south today. Right. Well, good morning everybody just tuning in. You're watching AMS Live and we are at the wrong runway for the time being. After 2 airplanes have landed, the airport changed the runway usage. So we're now waiting to see if maybe another airplane will come this way. LVNL said that runway 27 is now the only runway being used for arrivals. How long that's going to be the case, we'll have to see. The lights are still on over here. At least we'll get to see the fire brigade pass by. Nice separation between the vehicles. Right. Well, it doesn't detract from the fact that everything is still going to runway 27, so it seems that I took a gamble and I gambled wrong. A319 from London Heathrow, also still at 5,000 feet, passing west to east, north of us. The lights of the runway are still on. However, traffic is going to runway 27 at the moment. Right, well, let's have a look and see what the predictions are for the runway usage. Probably not that good. So expected runway usage, and this is still the overnight and early morning prediction. In the meantime, we are starting to feel a few droplets over here. This is the past hour. Got some rain coming. Looks like showers are forming. Right, well. And thank you so much, Gin Cathay Spotter, for your continued support. 5 months of membership already, saying thank you. 5 months pass by. They do go by quickly, the months. Thank you so much for your continued support there, Gin. And also thank you for moderating and keeping the chat a friendly place. Well, let's see. Air Canada flight 808. American Airlines are coming. Let's have a look and see what runway they have been assigned to. Omgevingsinfo Schiphol. Absolutely handy website if you ever want to know where arriving traffic to Schiphol is assigned to. Now, if my mouse also helps. Let's see, Buitenvelderbaan, that's runway 27, that's not good. American Airlines has been assigned to Buitenvelderbaan, so everything is going to runway 27. So I'm caught at the wrong runway, it seems like. This is probably also arriving, yeah, KLM. One more look. Buitenvelderbaan, everything has been assigned to runway 27. So honestly, I don't think that there's much use to sticking around here for much longer, since this is now a closed runway and is probably going to stay closed for another hour or so. That's typically the cycles, an hour on, an hour off. Yeah, you're right, Tom. The lights are on. The lights are on, but nothing is moving here except the fire engines that have now come back and are heading to the station. There are our arrivals in the distance near Meccas. smoothly is very troublesome. The replacement part has been ordered though. More drag and hopefully more smoothness during windy conditions will happen soon, probably in 2 weeks or so. Also, bird control over here, still active. H1, a bird control van. Now, Jerry, thank you so much for your super chat. But hold your horses, not sure how much I'm going to be streaming for over here with no traffic. But that certainly isn't Max driving the lead truck, that's for sure. Always nice seeing them test out their equipment. Wonder if you could rent those guys to clean the walls of your house. Pretty much equipped for that. Right, so it seems that they have updated the prediction of runway usage. Wietse just seems to have copy-pasted an update of Bezoek Bas. And it says that 11 AM until 11:40 Polderbaan is going to be used again. Right, well. If that is going to be true, then I think there's no point in sticking around here too long anymore. Let's have another look at the airplanes coming this way. Right, this was already assigned to runway 27. Another KLM, still unknown. EasyJet, Austrian, okay, sorry, still unknown. All these airplanes will be going to runway 27. Right, well, folks, I think there's no use in sticking around here much longer, since we will not see any traffic to this runway until in an hour and 10 minutes, and only then, if the expectation is comes true, it's only going to be for 40 minutes. So wrong runway today. Seems like I misgambled, and yeah, shit happens. But I think I'm going to wrap it up, because there's no use in sticking around here. This is boring for you guys. Bart is going to runway 27, so tune into his stream when he goes live shortly.
Have fun. I will see you all on the next one. I don't know yet when that is going to be. It's all weather permitting, but hopefully soon. For now, I'm going to say enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be safe, everyone, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.